Hello, good day to you, Andy, talking already. Yeah, you probably already heard this story. It's been out for a little while. Lots of various channels have run it already. Didn't have time to run it myself, but here we are. So, yeah, this is going to annoy some people. It's going to annoy me. Basically, all of the crap that's going on with immigration, everything, and the increase in the minimum salary that you need to get somebody to come here, you're sponsoring. Basically, all of that means that my wife is stuck in Thailand and I'm stuck here. Yet these people who are taking the piss are coming here on their boats, and then they're having a life of luxury, given everything, and now this story is just taking the piss, quite literally. They're going home for Christmas, and this is a border force chief has revealed. And the video here you can see, I'll show you it right now.
This is unbelievable. An undercover reporter has been speaking to a border force operative at Luton Airport, and that guy has actually admitted people claiming asylum currently within the UK are going home for Chris. Phil Douglas, Border Force Chief, speaking to a journalist at Luton Airport, is saying that when they carry out exit checks, as they do quite randomly to find out who is leaving the country and why they're leaving the country, he said quite a lot of them are asylum seekers going home for Christmas. Now, it's astonishing, isn't it, that they leave their country because it's not safe. It's a war zone, or for whatever reason they feel, I don't know, persecuted or don't have any human rights within their own country. But they do at Christmas, when it's perfectly safe to swan off back home. But this just beggars belief. I mean, just think about it. To leave the country, you must have paperwork, presumably, yeah? And these people must have come in legally, initially, to this country, because if you think about it, those coming in small boats, they've conveniently lost, haven't they, or misplaced their passports, probably because they've thrown them overboard. So these people that are going home for Christmas, presumably, have entered the country legally and then put in a claim for asylum. But it doesn't make any sense, because the danger they supposedly faced to leave their country of origin is not significant to stop them popping home. But what happens when they come back? Are we giving them a visa to come back in normally, or are they going to have to go back through the asylum system? This baffles me to death, because the way I'm looking at it is, if you're here claiming asylum, presumably not working, some maybe, I don't know, and you want to go home for Christmas, then you should lose every single right to asylum, because if you can go home and it's safe, you can well stay.
So yes, they are absolutely taking the piss. Coming here, getting everything, and then buggering off back home for Christmas. Personally, I wouldn't let them back in. And how are they going to get back in? Do they suddenly have a passport? Or do they have to come back on the boat? How can they fly back in if they're flying out? Because obviously this is border force, this is airports. But I don't understand how they're going to get back in if they don't have a visa. Do they have a passport now? Because certainly, if I want my wife to get a passport, she has to live here for 10 years at least. She has to do a test. She has to do an English test, and she has to do this life in UK stupid test that they have to do, which I failed as a person who lived here all my life. I think I got about 40%. So you have to learn the book. There's a book you have to buy, obviously all about money, nothing else. And also, if I wanted to come here, I would have to sponsor her, and I would have to earn, currently now, there's another story about this, but it's currently down to 29,000. They put it up to 38,700 from 18,000. So basically doubled. And now because they had a lot of furore, a lot of outcry, a lot of pushback, they said, oh no, it's okay, we'll put it down to 29. Now if you've got savings, you can go the savings route, but it's basically 78 grand. Yeah, so if you haven't got a house or something like that which is worth property, worth money, then you ain't going to do it. So what they're doing is they're letting these idiots in, and they can do whatever they like. They can go home, because bear in mind they've come here because of they're seeking asylum from danger, maybe war or persecution. And these are, remember, these are usually young, fit men. No women, hardly any, right? And now they're going home for Christmas. I'm sure they'll be back at some point, but I still don't see how they're going to get back in. Yeah. Anyway, that's the story. It has really annoyed me. And that's it for today. Have a very good day.